Hi friends, my name is Borrodante and welcome back to the Outlandish Curiosity. So it's super late again because I'm this way. Also I'm wearing the same shirt, but it doesn't mean anything. Let's get right into it. So Kevin said Capronis is cool, but Quinovax we're going to rebuild it. I think that was obvious. So let's do that. This guy is too short. He has a headset made of horns, meaning they're growing from his ears for some reason. Weird technique, weird head, a lot of weird stuff. Let's do it better. Starting with a new grid, let's make the perspective a bit less crazy. Because the guy is big, I think it would be a lot easier to position him on the screen with normal perspective. So, let's see. Okay, so let's start with the gesture drawing to make him look not as wooden and just square, as someone said in the comments. Also, one of the fronts suggested this kind of reference for the horns. It's kind of helpful, especially to understand where to position them on the skull. Thanks much. Let's see. Let's do one of those, so he would look more alive and in action. Okay, I think my brain and my arm are more or less waking up. We'll see where this goes. Not sure about the face yet. It looks a lot like just, I don't know, Satan. Demon from Doom. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it won't hurt to bring some deeper character into it. Again, let's bring the front leg a bit more to the front, because for some reason I always feel like the character is falling forward. Or not. Fuck that. Yeah, let's make legs a lot longer, right? Right, camera? My silent friend? So getting some well-defined features, mostly on limbs. I don't know, legs kind of work. Should put some more effort into details, but I think it's cool. And the hair is kind of like dreadlocks. I don't know, not necessarily actual dreadlocks, but I don't assume they use shampoo or anything. The hairstyle is done with the blood of their enemies. So trying to figure out where the hair is actually starting to grow. I wanted to kind of merge with the face a bit, but at the same time there's a problem that will hide the massive chin. And that's probably not very cool, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay, kind of cool, but the face is a huge question. I'm thinking let's make a copy and oh my god, this is so demonic this way. Let's make a copy and make another version of the face and maybe a couple of other ideas. Okay, I think this looks way better than this. Now, what we forgot here is to add some spiral thingies. Should it be hair or the horns? Going a lot. I think let's try with the horns, because hair is just gross, dirty things, as far as I'm concerned. Wow, that actually looks a lot more interesting this way. Like, I thought there would be a problem that it would look too fragile for such a mad creature. But I don't know, it's not in the front, so I don't know. I think it's fine. Okay, so this is what we have for today for Quinovax. We'll see what Kevin says. there's a good chance this is not the end of the episode, because this is just one creature, and that's not how we do the episodes now, is it? So, I'll probably tune in with a different t-shirt in a moment. Hey there, so we're back. So, Kevin gave us the feedback while I was gone for a split second, and he said that in general he likes the feeling of the demonic creature and all that, but he asked to change the design of the horns, and I totally get what he means because they kind of look unconfident. Like they're kind of round in the beginning and then they're like straight like this for no reason at all. Also, they're very thin. That's the main problem. They look like they're gonna break so easily. And the second thing that I thought of, and Kevin said it's a good idea, to cover the torso with the fur, like all over the torso. Because right now the pecs and the abs, they look too human. And that's kind of weird. They should be more of an animal. So let's do that. Let's do these two fixes and then maybe, I don't know, push the concept a bit further. Maybe even clean up the sketch somehow. We'll see. Yeah, I'll see, but you won't. Sorry guys, but the footage from the screen got corrupted. And here's why. So I actually switched right now. I don't know if you've noticed any difference, but right now we're not on my desktop. This is a standalone Wacom tablet system right now. So I'm kind of experiencing a certain drop in performance of the machine, but in general I think it kind of works out pretty well. So yeah, I was capturing the screen on my tablet, and apparently there was some kind of conflict in a new software I got there. I remember I used to record the screen with my tablet before, in the early days of the channel, and it was quite reliable. So I'm gonna have to figure it out, but for now I have footages of 2 episodes that were corrupted like this. So I decided to put them together into one video, so today you'll see a lot of the progress and none of the process. Enjoy! They should invent wireless headphones that charge from an awesome metal! Hi friends, my name is Borrodante, his name is Cookie Monster, and welcome back to the Outlandish Curiosity. Now, we're almost done with all the creatures of the second volume of the story, and that's just one island of many. I think it's called Ogham, the island, with all these creatures. So, today we have one character left, and that's the local tribe race, local folks. Now let's read the description, I haven't read it yet myself. The Trebus move swiftly and stealthily through the jungles of Preliscius. Okay. They are somewhat humanoid and have a russet, dark brown with a hint of red. Oh, that's a color. Dark brown with a hint of red. I'm thinking this. These are the references from Kevin, so these are gonna be making sense with the text. Somewhat humanoid and have a russet skin tone with blood-red tribal markings on their body. Cool. That's pretty rad. A mask called the Bone Facade is always worn in front of the face. They never take off their masks. It is said to contain the purest version of the individual and is the most sacred possession of any Trebus. I see, the mask is a very intimate and important part of Trebus' personality. Kinda like smartphones for us. For attire, the Trebus is mostly exposed, only wearing protective plates made of wicker on sensitive areas. So this kind of wicker. These plates are worn in front of the body and are strapped on by winding plant fibers across the back. Sometimes Trebus decorate their wicker plates with moss or plants they plucked on the road. However, it is important to note, only the 3 highest-ranking tribe members decorate their bone facade with the typical blood-red markings. Those people are called the Ulsok, and make all the important decisions in the tribe. Alright. So, the important guys have blood on the mask. Got it. Oh, and these are the masks. That's what they're supposed to be like, kind of. It's like some sort of a skull of some creature. Note: children wear a bone facade made by their parents until the Ulsoc decided the child is mature. Then they must hunt an animal. There we go, that's the thing about the mask. An animal, the rarer the better. And fashion the bones into their own bone facade. If this... I keep saying facade, I'm not even sure that's how you say it, but I like it. If this mask ever is broken, the individual is banished from the tribe until they make a new mask of higher ranking animals. Cool. Some guy keeps losing his masks and has like a fucking dragon mask on him, like barely walking with it. That's kinda cool. It's very strategic not to kill some really cool animal right away, so you could be able to lose the mask and replace it with a bunch of other animals that are not so tough. The highest ranking animal is the Quinovax. Oh, there we go. Well, they don't have too huge skull. Well, yeah, we basically described most animals on the island. There are no giants, right? Well, there's fish, but they're big, but they're not tough or anything. Well, yeah, Quinovax sure are badass. Okay, so let's draw a dude wearing some wicker plates and a mask, and have this dark reddish skin, and then make a variation to a high-ranking Ulsoc, changing the mask to something more awesome, maybe the Quinovax skull, and adding blood to it. Let's start! So Travis turned out cool. Kevin liked the design, so we're sticking with it. Here, take a look. In the bubble, there's one of the main guys. I forgot what they're called again. But you can see the blood on the mask, so that's the thing. Well then, the Trebos version 0.1 is here. We'll see what Kevin will say. And now I think I still have the force to continue, so let's actually try and start rendering the first sketches into actual pages. Maybe today we'll just collect them with the sketches, and the next time we'll do the actual rendering. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So let's do that. And so we did. The first 4 pages are telling us the beginning of the story, when Gilbert drove his boat to the shore of the island, and there was a totem on the top of the rock. You can see it at the top right. The cylinder will be a totem. And also the red squares mean the potential position of the text on the page, so that's how we're going. And on the second 2-page spread, we can see a close-up on Gilbert kneeling next to a Hillstrom crab to have a closer look. And on the right, we're using our first sketch that we did before, the Hillstrom crab close-up. So there we go. Cool. I think we have the plan prepared for first 4 pages. And if everything will get approved, we'll start actually putting colors right on the pages like this. I think we'll start with creating the texture of the page paper, so it would look nice like an old fantasy kind of book paper. Well, yeah, so far this is it. Tell me what you think about the beginning of the story and everything, and maybe you have some thoughts or ideas on the composition. Maybe someone has some practice in how to create compositions for the pages. I don't know, I'm so interested. I had no idea I would be so into this. Like, creating the concepts of the creatures was awesome and everything, but this, like, I did not expect that it would be like... This actually brings life to it, all this. So, it's really cool. This is the most fun, always. So yeah, really happy about this. Well, anyway, this was a cool beginning. I guess I messed up some geometry on Gilbert, but this is just a quick sketch. Well, anyway, I thank you for watching if you did. I guess you did if you're here. Leave a like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Paint your body with blood. That's a reference to the Trebos characters, by the way. I'm not just being that creepy, that's what I'm trying to say. do whatever you want. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! I'm gonna be sleeping on this chair tonight. So good.